Hello everyone, welcome back to Stella Rose Bella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama, music shows, and artists. Today I want to tell y'all about the lines, the 金句, like those lines that get you like excited and everything. I call it 金句, but it's really just like lines that get you excited and sort of like, yeah, we can do it. I don't know how to explain it, but that feeling, that the characters said in Dou Luo Continent. So let's go and see what kind of lines that I'm talking about. The ones that I really remember the most is the one that Da Shi sort of told Tang San. It's like 没有废物的武魂，只有废物的魂师, which means that there's no useless like martial soul. There's only useless people, like people that don't really know how to use it. And in a sense, it sort of reminds me, and what it means to me, it's sort of like there's so many skills that everyone learn, and it all depends on how that person uses it. And yeah, and I'm not saying like people like, but yeah. And I was like, that's very true. I don't know, it just like resonated with me a lot, because I feel like a lot of the times it's like we're just like stuck in our like in my mind. I was like, oh, I learned this, but I was like, I don't know how to like use it and everything. But I feel like when you're learning something, it's always like trial and error, and like you try again until like you're like, oh, okay, I get it. It's like if something clicks in you, and you're just like, oh, I totally understand and get it. And yeah, and I think like in a sense for Tang San, because people have been telling him like, oh, your Lang Tao, the plant one, it's useless. It's a useless like martial soul out there. And he was like really like sort of like, huh, this is like what I have. And he was like really sad about it. And then his teacher was like, no, you're like Lang Tao is very special, and like you can definitely use it and everything. And I was like, oh, that's so encouraging. And I was like, man, I just thought of my teachers. I was like, it's like your teachers believe in you, and they're like, you can accomplish so much, and they believe so much in you, and they're like, you learned so much and you improved and everything. I was like, yeah, anyways, that's what I thought. Oh, Tang San told someone that 伙伴是来尊重的. That's what Tang San said. It's basically sort of saying your partners, like your team, your people, the people on your team are to be like, you need to respect them. They're not things. And he said that to obviously some student that's like really stupid and just looks really down on other people, and just like, I hate that character. So anyway, so basically I think it's true. I was like, with anyone, your team is, you collaborate with them. Nobody's like above you or below you, like nothing like that. So that's how I feel about it. I just feel like those are your teammates. They are with you, they work with you, nobody's above or below anyone, like nothing like that. So I just like that line a lot. That's all. Another line that Tang San said, he said, 输了一次又不是输一辈子, which means that even like you lose like this time, but it's not like you're gonna lose like your entire life. Like it's not all the time. That type of idea. And it's really true, because I feel like in life, like there are things that you may not have accomplished, or you may feel that you failed or it just didn't work out. It doesn't mean that it's over, it's like done, like everything's done. It really means that in your heart, as long as this person, do not give up, then there's still a chance for it to succeed. So you just don't give up on yourself. I don't know, I just felt like it was one that really got me, one of the lines that got me the most, because I feel like a lot of the times in life we do a lot of things and we may succeed or it won't work out, and the most important thing is that you don't give up on yourself. I feel like that's like the most like valuable thing that everything and everyone has taught me. It's like, just don't give up on yourself, because if once you give up on yourself, it's really hard to continue on. But it'll take time, but you will get there. For this line, I have to look at what I wrote for this. The line is 痛苦特别喜欢坚强的人，因为当我们拥抱痛苦的时候，才真正的认清自己。So it's basically saying that 痛苦, like the bitterness, like the pain, really loves people who are like, who persevere and everything, because every time we think of that pain, it's when we really, really like know ourselves. Which goes back to the other line that I was talking about earlier. And this is really the one that really got me, because I feel like a lot of the times there are things that happen in our lives that it may be really painful, or it brings sadness and pain into like just reminiscing about it. But then because you went through that obstacle or whatever that happened, you realize like you, in a sense, you grow up, you mature, but also it reminds you of like what you really want and what you truly want. Bringing back like maybe something didn't work out or anything, but it sort of reminds you like if you're going down this path and if it's something that you really want, you won't give up on it and you'll make it work. So that's the sense I got. And also in Chinese there's a phrase called Xin Fu Hao Team. Along those lines. I could be wrong. But it's basically saying like the bitterness comes first and then later the sweetness comes. So there will be a period of time that's like really painful. It's like so many obstacles and everything, but then it works out and then the tian, the sweetness, comes after because you succeeded and you're like, look at how much I worked for this thing, like this goal of mine, and now I finally got it, and you know, you're like, yay, that type of sense. So yes, so this drama has a lot of these lines that the character says. There's lines that I picked up on, and I'm sure that y'all have different lines that maybe like reminded you of something or like you thought of something. And for me, I think like these characters are showing like throughout the drama they go through all these different obstacles, like personally and as a team, and I feel like these characters are amazing. I love them and I love the storyline, and I'm just excited to see how this drama goes on. I mean, well, I'm excited for season 2 basically. And yeah. And anyways, I will see. I know this is like an abrupt ending. Let me know which lines were the ones that like touched you or like reminded you of something that you experienced in your life. And then secondly, yeah, let me know. And if you like videos like this, please leave a comment below, or even please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. That would really help. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.